Hi everybody, Religious Fanboy here again, and today I wanted to talk about forgiveness, like forgiving others. Because last week we talked about forgiving ourselves, and this, um, and I, next week we'll be starting a Bible study on the Book of Jonah. So I wanted to talk about some other passages of forgiving others to kind of lead in to talking about the story of Jonah. Okay, so feel free to pause it, turn your Bible, grab your Bibles if you want to, and turn to Galatians. We'll be reading first 12 verses in Galatians 3, and then after that we will be reading Luke chapter 6, verses 27 through 42. Okay. If then you were raised with Christ, seek those things which are above, where Christ is sitting. At the right hand of God, set your mind upon things above, not on things of the earth. For you died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is our life, appears, when you also will appear with him in glory. Therefore put to death your members which are on the earth: fornication, uncleanness, passion, evil desire, and covetousness, which is idolatry. Because of these things the wrath of God is coming upon the sons of disobedience, in which yourselves once walked when you lived in them. Oh yeah, sorry, that was weird. Um, but now yourselves are put off all these things, all these, oh, oh, all these anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy language out of your mouth. Do not lie to one another, since you have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, who is renewed in knowledge according to the image of him who created him. Where the where there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcised nor uncircumcised, barbarian, Scythian, slave nor free, but Christ is all in all. Therefore, as the elect of God, holy and beloved, put on tender mercies, kindness, humility, meekness, long suffering, and bearing with one another, and forgiving one another. If anyone has a complaint against another, even as Christ forgave you, you also must do. But above all these things, put on love, which is the bond of perfection, and let the peace of God rule. Okay, now, now I wanted to read two more passages, and then I'm gonna end the video. So, pause the video and turn to Luke chapter 6 verses 27, and we'll read until verse 42. But I say to you who hear, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, and pray for those who spitefully use you. To him who strikes you on the one cheek, offer the other also. And from him who takes away your cloak, do not withhold your tunic either. Give everyone who asks of you, and from him who takes away your goods, do not ask them back. And just as you want men to do to you, you also do to them likewise. But if you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? For even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who do good to you, what credit is that to you? For even sinners do the same. And if you lend to those from whom you hope to receive back, what credit is that to you? For even sinners lend to sinners to receive as much back. But love your enemies, do good and lend, hoping for nothing in return, and your reward will be great, and you will be sons of the Most High, for he is kind. To, to the unthankful and evil, therefore be merciful, just as your Father also is merciful. Judge not, and you shall not be judged. Condemn not, and you shall not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be put in your bosom. For with the same measure that you use, it will be measured back to you. And he spoke a parable to he and he spoke a parable to them. Can can the can the blind lead the blind? Will they not both fall into the ditch? A disciple is not above his teacher, but everyone who is perfectly trained will be like his teacher. And why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye, but do not perceive the plank in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, Brother, let me remove the speck that is in your eye, when you yourself do not see the plank that is in your own eye? Hypocrite, first remove the plank from your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck that is in your brother's eye. Um, with that being said, feel free to put any questions you had in the comments below, and if you have any Bible verses that you'd like to mention, or like other people who watch this, or myself, to study deeper on this topic or any topic, feel free to recommend a topic that you'd like someone me to talk about. And with that being said, may God be with you, and see you next time. Bye.